Epictetus Wisdom, Ancient Stoic Principles for Modern Life. Welcome, everyone. Before diving in, please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Today, we explore the timeless wisdom of Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher whose Stoic teachings stress inner resilience, personal responsibility, and the power of perception. His insights can guide us toward better well-being in our modern world of distractions and unexpected hardships. Also, to deepen your inner peace, check out our related video, Unlock Your Mind, 7 Lessons in Meditation, Secrets of Mindfulness. Let's begin by briefly introducing Epictetus. Born around 50 CE in Hierapolis, now Turkey, Epictetus spent his early life as a slave in Rome. Despite these harsh beginnings, he transformed adversity into wisdom, studying philosophy under Musonius, Rufus before gaining his freedom and establishing his school. What makes Epictetus's teachings so powerful is their practicality. He didn't just theorize about life, he provided a framework for living well, emphasizing that while we cannot control everything that happens, we can control our reactions. His lessons remain remarkably relevant today, as they empower us to navigate life's complexity and strength. Section 1. Embracing life's challenges, understanding, control, and acceptance. At the heart of Epictetus's philosophy lies this fundamental principle. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. Within our control and outside our control. This means distinguishing between what is in our power, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and what lies outside our influence, such as external events or other people's opinions. Practical example. A person stuck in heavy traffic looking increasingly frustrated. Picture being caught in traffic during an important morning. While you can't control the delay, you have 2 choices. You can rage against circumstances, pounding the steering wheel, raising your blood pressure, and arriving at your destination frazzled and upset. Or you can accept what you cannot change. Perhaps use this unexpected pause to listen to an audiobook, plan your day mentally, or simply practice mindful breathing. The traffic remains the same, but your experience transforms entirely. This seemingly simple distinction has profound implications. How much of our suffering comes from resisting what we cannot change? How often do we sacrifice our peace over matters beyond our control? Reframing challenges as opportunities. Epictetus teaches us a revolutionary perspective. Rather than seeing difficulties as punishments, view them as chances to build virtues like patience, courage, and wisdom. The Stoics had a beautiful concept called amor fati, love of fate. It means not merely accepting what happens, but embracing it wholeheartedly. Imagine receiving the news that your position has been eliminated due to company restructuring. Through an Epictetan lens, this apparent misfortune becomes an opportunity. Perhaps this job was draining your creativity. Maybe it's the push you needed to pursue that business idea you've been contemplating. Or it could be a chance to develop resilience, a quality that will serve you in every future challenge. Remember, Epictetus himself transformed from slave to renowned philosopher. He didn't succeed despite his hardships. He succeeded because of how he responded to them. Daily Stoic practices for resilience. Epictetus didn't just offer philosophical concepts. He provided practical methods for living them daily. Journaling. Take time each evening to reflect on your reactions throughout the day. Did you become upset over things you couldn't control? Did you miss opportunities to exercise virtue? This practice develops self-awareness, the first step toward change. 2. Negative visualization. Regularly contemplate potential hardships, not to become paranoid, but to reduce their impact when they occur. As Seneca, another Stoic, said, "Nothing happens to the wise person contrary to expectation." Practicing discomfort. Occasionally, subject yourself to minor hardships, a cold shower, skipping a meal, or sleeping on a hard floor. These voluntary discomforts build your tolerance for life's inevitable challenges. These practices aren't about punishing yourself. They're about building mental flexibility and strength, just as physical exercise builds your body's resilience. Before we move on to the next lesson, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments. Section 2. Avoiding negative environments. The power of association. Epictetus understood something profound about human nature. We become like those we spend time with. As he put it, the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you. This extends beyond people to all influences in your environment. Surrounding yourself with negativity, be it toxic relationships, draining workplaces, or overwhelming social media, can sap your energy and determination. Consider Maya, who begins each morning scrolling through catastrophic news and angry social media posts. By the time she leaves for work, she's already carrying the weight of the world's problems. Now, imagine Maya creates a different morning routine. She reads from philosophical texts, meditates briefly, and only checks essential messages. She enters her day centered rather than scattered, empowered rather than depleted. Pause this video and take a moment to evaluate your surroundings. Who or what is consuming your time and attention? Does this environment foster growth or drain your spiritual resources? What one change could you make today? Establishing mental and emotional boundaries. One of Epictetus's most powerful insights is that external chaos doesn't have to disturb your inner peace. He teaches us to establish boundaries, not physical walls, but mental and emotional ones. Imagine a colleague who complains constantly about management, other team members, and their workload. Each interaction leaves you feeling drained and negative. An Epictetan approach might involve several strategies. First, practice detachment. Remind yourself that their complaints are their judgments, not objective reality. Second, set conversational boundaries. Gently steer discussions toward solutions rather than problems. Finally, if necessary, physically distance yourself when possible, without judgment or animosity. This isn't about being cold or uncaring. Rather, it's recognizing that absorbing others' negativity serves neither them nor you. True compassion sometimes means maintaining your center, so you can be a stabilizing force, crafting a positive, stoic-friendly environment. Just as important as avoiding negative influences is actively cultivating positive ones. Surround yourself with wisdom. Fill your physical and digital spaces with books, podcasts, and conversations that elevate your thinking. Epictetus would approve of environments that remind you of virtue and perspective. Consider your daily commute. For many, it's lost time filled with frustration. But what if, like Marcus, you transformed it into a philosophical sanctuary? Marcus replaced music and news with philosophical audiobooks and podcasts. His previously stressful drive became a daily opportunity for growth. Over a year, this lost time provided him with hundreds of hours of wisdom. The most important environment to curate, though, is your inner landscape. Dedicate time for self-improvement and introspection. Even 5 minutes of mindful reflection can anchor your day in Stoic principles. Section 3. Staying resilient with your inner self, mastering the art of self-discipline. For Epictetus, true freedom wasn't about doing whatever we wanted. It was about controlling our desires and emotions. As he powerfully stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In our world of instant gratification, this message is more relevant than ever. Self-discipline isn't about deprivation. It's about liberation from the tyranny of impulses. Practical strategies. Morning routine. Begin each day by setting your intentions. This might include reading something inspiring, expressing gratitude, or simply planning your day with purpose. This frames your mindset before the world demands your attention. 2. Evening reflection. End each day by reviewing your actions. What went well? Where did you fall short of your principles? not to criticize yourself harshly, but to learn and grow. As Epictetus said, make it your business to draw out from your students, their opinions, and then guide them to what is better. Alex has a crucial project due tomorrow. It's 11 p.m., he's exhausted, and he's tempted to take shortcuts that compromise quality. The immediate relief would feel good. In this moment, his Stoic training faces its test. Does he succumb to the desire for immediate comfort or exercise the discipline to do what his future self would thank him for? The suspense of such moments, when desire pulls against discipline, is where our character is forged. Epictetus would remind us, the pain of discipline is temporary, but the satisfaction of integrity lasts. Building emotional resilience, overcoming fear and anxiety. Perhaps Epictetus's most profound insight addresses our emotional struggles. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Modern neuroscience confirms what Epictetus understood centuries ago. Our minds often create suffering that reality doesn't demand. We catastrophize future events, ruminate on past mistakes, and inflate present challenges. Practical approach. When anxiety strikes, try this three-step Epictetian approach. Identify the worry precisely. Not just, I'm worried about my presentation, but I'm worried I'll forget my points and be judged as incompetent. 2. Test it logically. Is this outcome likely? What evidence supports or contradicts this fear? What's the worst that could realistically happen? Focus on your response. Remember, the presentation's outcome isn't entirely in your control, but your preparation and mindset are. Sarah lies awake at 3 a.m. panicking about an unexpected bill. Her mind races with catastrophic scenarios: eviction, ruined credit, permanent financial failure. She remembers her Stoic practice and begins to separate facts from fears. The fact, she received an unexpected $800 bill. The fears, an elaborate narrative of disaster her mind constructed around this fact. She asks herself what aspects she can control. She can call the company about a payment plan, temporarily reduce expenses, or pick up additional work. By focusing on these actions rather than catastrophic outcomes, her anxiety subsides enough for sleep. Notice how this approach doesn't minimize the challenge, but redirects energy from useless worry to constructive action, exactly as Epictetus would advise. Living with purpose and tranquility. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, let's consider the ultimate aim of Epictetus's teachings: a life of purpose and tranquility. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle: some things are within our control and some things are not. This isn't merely a philosophical concept. It's a daily practice of focusing our energy where it can be effective, releasing attachment to outcomes beyond our influence, and finding purpose in developing our character rather than accumulating external achievements. I invite you now to consider one aspect of your life you can change today to better align with these principles. Perhaps it's how you respond to criticism, how you approach uncertainty, or how you measure success. The power of Stoicism lies not in understanding it intellectually, but in living it practically. As we conclude our journey through Epictetus's wisdom, remember that Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or accepting injustice. It's about responding to life's challenges with clarity, purpose, and virtue. Epictetus, who knew suffering intimately, offers us this powerful reminder. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. In a world of endless distractions and uncertainties, these ancient teachings offer something rare: a path to genuine tranquility that doesn't depend on perfect circumstances. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Epictetus's wisdom. If you found value in these insights, please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to help others embrace life's challenges with resilience and inner strength. Remember, every hardship is an opportunity for growth. And if you're ready to dive even deeper, don't miss our video. Unlock your mind, 7 Lessons in Meditation, Secrets of Mindfulness. Until next time, stay resilient and keep growing.